What's going on, ballers? Thanks so much for tuning in again, and welcome back to another BigJBasketball box break video. No boxes getting broken today because we got part 2 of a 3-part card hobby mail day. We did part 1 last week. I had to break this up into 3 parts because there was so much stuff that came in all at once. I didn't want to have an hour-long card hobby mail day video. So only 2 packages here, but tons of cards in both of these packages. So we got a lot to go through again. So we're not going to waste any time. We're going to get right to it and start taking a look at this second batch that came from Card Hobbies. So first couple groups of cards in this this second batch. More progress on the 2012-13 Elite Series set chase. So I was buying like big lots of cards like this. A lot of times sellers would just kind of throw a bunch of these in a huge lot. So I'm sure I have some duplicates in here. I think Ricky Rubio might have been one of the ones I needed. I know Ray Allen was one of the ones I needed. There might be a few others in here. Gordon Hayward, I think I needed that one. Maybe Tony Parker, can't remember. But a lot of these are probably doubles. So at some point I'm going to have to figure out what I'm going to have probably a bunch of extras of those once I finally complete the set. I am getting closer though, and it's nice getting all this stuff finally showing up that I can then put it away in my binder. This is another group, I think. Oh, there's another Tony Parker, so for sure I'm gonna have a double of him. I honestly think I bought this just for the Evan Fournier rookie. I think these 4 cards weren't a lot, and I won this for like $2 or something, and Evan Fournier was one of the rookies I didn't have yet and wasn't able to find anywhere else. So I'm pretty sure that's the reason why I got these 4. But yeah, I got a lot of sorting and organizing to do on that set. Can't wait to show it off though once it's finally all completed. I think this is another, I don't know if this was just 1 card or a couple. Might have been multiple cards from the same seller. This was just 2 cards. I got a Reggie Jackson rookie, number to 249, and Harrison Barnes for the insert set, number to 199 of all the rookies. So got both of those from the same seller. And I think just a few more here from Elite Series. So we got these 3 all came from the same seller again as well. They were separate auctions, but this is actually a pretty big one. Jeremy Lin, and man, a lot of card hobby sellers do this for some reason. They put single cards in these, it's almost like a mini team bag, but just for 1 card. And I don't like it because sometimes when you're sliding the card out, this part is sticky. If you're not careful, it could end up sticking to the front of the card. So you really have to like hold it down and keep it out of the way when you're taking these cards out. I don't know why people use these for single cards. So I'll take this one and put it in regular penny sleeve. And we got Jeremy Lin Court Vision. And these have been super tough to find. So honestly, whenever I see any of these Court Visions, I just pick it up if it's not an insane price, because there's only 49 of these, and there's no other parallels, and not many people are selling these. So this was a really nice one to get. Jeremy Lin, number to 49 for the Court Vision set. Got the Kobe in part 1 of this mail day that we did last week. So that's a nice addition. And then these 2 from the same seller. For electrifying, I already had this, the DeRozan, but it was in a lot with the Iverson, number to 125. And again, these are really hard to find. These hardly ever sell. I think I tried looking up comps on what these sold for, and I was only able to find like 1 sale ever, like 1 confirmed public sale of this AI electrifying card. So super pumped to be able to add that one. Makes nice progress on an electrifying set. Got a Kemba Walker rookie and yet another weird slab. You're going to find tons of, I'm going to rip this open. You'll find tons of weird slabs all over Card Hobby. This is COR, I think that says at the top. I don't know. It says Gem Mint 9.5, but whatever. There's no way I'm keeping it in the slab, so I'll have to crack this one out so I can get it in the binder. But Kemba rookie, nice addition there. And then still from Elite Series, but not technically from one of these sets, Dame Time Elite Glass rookie. So this was one of the only ones I needed left for this set. So if you've been following the channel for a while, you might be wondering like why I haven't picked up one of these in so long. I've been working on completing this set for probably about a year or so, and I only have a few more left. Dame was one of the big ones I needed. So 8.5 in a BGN case. Again, don't really care about the case or the slab. Gonna crack this out, keep it with the rest of the set I'm putting together. I'm very, very, very close to completing this now. The only two left are Kyrie, which I actually just got on ComC, so that's in my ComC account now. Probably get that shipped to me soon. And Russell Westbrook is the last card I need to complete this set. So if anybody has a Russell Westbrook Elite Glass and wants to sell it for a non-crazy reasonable price, let me know, and I will definitely be a buyer to complete that set. But all this 2012 Elite Series stuff. And we'll have, actually I think the last piece of this mail day, I don't think I have too many of these left. So it'll be a bunch of other PC pickups. And we got an even bigger stack of stuff right here. This is all Denny and Manu Ginobili stuff. So let's see, first couple cards. I was laughing, people put these in like a snack. It was like a snack, like Glad snack bag or something. This one was a nice cheap card for the binder though. Red and yellow. This is a Tmall exclusive, not numbered, but you don't always see these sitting around. So pick that one up for nice and cheap. And here was another one I actually got really cheap. I forget how much I paid for this, maybe only a couple bucks, but these are impossible to find. This is the Donruss Choice Dragon Parallel. So these are exclusive to the Choice boxes, and these dragons are really tough to hit. And then this one that I got from Card Hobby, I think, is maybe the only time I've seen the Dragon Parallel for this this year for Denny. So another nice rare parallel to add to the Denny binder. More Denny stuff here. Donruss, nothing special, right? Number to 199. Nope. It is jersey numbered 009 out of 199. There you go. I don't like the new way they printed on these Donruss cards. I hope that was kind of a one-off and they get back to the other way they printed it, the serial numbering on most other cards. But jersey, it's always really cool to get a jersey numbered card on a really high print card like this, numbered to 199. Because there's almost 200 copies out there, so to find the one jersey number is not always easy. But I was happy to find that one on Card Hobby. And again, it didn't cost me too much, a couple bucks. Okay, so look at this. This is just the regular hollow laser, and they actually printed the serial number the way they pretty much always do. You can tell the font looks different. This one's harder to read. This one's a little bit easier. So again, I like those serial numbers better. But that's the hollow silver to what was that? 149, and got a much more rare one here. This is the hobby exclusive press proof gold die cut. This is numbered to only 25. There were two new die cuts I added to Donruss this year. There's the silver die cut to 75, and then the gold numbered to 25. And really the only difference is the gold is this piece right down here, like this little, these shapes behind the logo, and that right there, that's gold. Everything else is kind of the same. So kind of cheap calling it a gold, but that's what it is in the checklist, so that's what I'll call it. All right, we got some more rare stuff here now. I really like this card. Not a rookie auto, and not an on-card auto, it's a sticker, but this is from 2022 Mosaic. I think these are called, Collage Mosaic. It's not really a collage, there's two pictures, I guess technically that's a collage, but this is the black gold parallel, number to 8. 7 out of 8. So really nice rare Denny auto there. Very cool. And we got another black gold Prizm 2022. However, I'll show something that I don't know how I missed this when I bought this card. It's completely my fault. The pictures were all there in the listing, and I must have just gotten hypnotized by seeing the black gold. So you can probably see it already. But that bottom right corner is wrecked. And it was shown very clearly in the photos. I think I just looked at the first photo and didn't look at the rest. And not only is that the front mashed up like that, you can see it's just completely crimped. And on the back, it almost looks like something drove over this. Like, look at all that surface damage, and that corner is just wrecked. Such a bummer to see this happen on such a rare card, numbered 4 out of 5. it's just going to go in a binder anyway with all my other Denny Prizm parallels. So was not planning on grading it anyway. I did get it pretty cheap, and maybe I got it cheap because it was so damaged, and that's why no one else bid on it. Unfortunately, I wish I would have caught it, but oh well, it is what it is. There's only 5 copies. I'm not going to kill myself trying to find another one, especially if they're too expensive. So I'll probably just keep this one as is, throw it in the binder. And yeah, it's damaged, but whatever. Not a huge deal to me. Again, I'm not grading it. Just going to sit in a binder anyway. Okay, now we got some pretty cool Ginobili cards. So first one here, tie-dye. So that's why I threw up this tie-dye in the back here. So Manu was surprisingly not in a ton of select sets. This is from 2017. This is the premier level. These were all die cuts. So this is the tie-dye number 225 from 2017. This one is from 2016, so the year before, 6 out of 25, and this is number 257 in the set. So this is actually the courtside parallel. And courtsides typically hold a premium compared to all the parallels, even when they're serial numbered and they're the same serial number. People just tend to like courtsides a little bit more. And again, this is a card that I've never really seen available very much. I think I saw I found a sale for a PSA 9 that sold for like $200 or something like that. I paid a lot less than that for this one. And it's a raw copy, but again, I'd probably rather have a raw than a 9 anyway. Probably not going to grade this. This will go in my Ginobili shoebox with all my other Ginobili numbered cards. So pretty cool tie-dye there. Got a couple more rare parallels for Ginobili. This one is from Encased from 2017-18. And this is another gold parallel. This one is 4 out of 10. And again, this was cheap. I think I paid, I don't know, probably, I'm sure it was less than 20 bucks, probably like 10 or 15 bucks, something like that. I know Encased is not the most sought after set. What was this, 2017? They only actually ran the set for a few years. I think 2017, 2018, and 2019. I think by 2020 they stopped doing Encased. So just like a 3-year run. But whenever I can find a nice gold number to 10 for cheap of Manu, I will pick that up whenever I see him. All right, just a couple cards left. The last 2 here. We got another Ginobili from Absolute. This is from 2012 Absolute, so a little bit of an older card. And wow, look at that patch. Huge nameplate patch. Probably, I would assume, maybe like the I and the N in Ginobili, I think. That's what I would guess, but not 100% sure. I'd have to try and go get my jersey, Ginobili jersey that I have, and try and match it up and see if that actually is the I and the N. So I don't really buy a ton of Ginobili patches anymore. Oh, this is actually number 225 as well, 22 out of 25. I see a lot of Ginobili patches getting sold and relics and things, and I don't buy most of them just because to buy a patch for me, it really has to be something really unique and interesting, like a nameplate or a logo or like a really big, thick, chunky patch. A lot of the patches I see are kind of underwhelming. Not a whole lot going on, maybe just a piece of a trim or something like that. So when I see one like this, I usually go out of my way to try and pick it up. So very cool Ginobili there. And just one more card. And you can probably figure it out when you look at why I threw that one up there. This is another Ginobili Flawless. And this is from 2012, numbered just 20 with the diamond in there. Very first year of Flawless. These are impossible to find. I could not believe it when I saw it on Card Hobby. Actually, there's a guy I know, another Ginobili collector, where a 2012 Flawless showed up on Card Hobby, and he was talking to me and he said, "Hey, are you going to go after this?" Because I knew he wanted it. And at the time when it showed up, I didn't really have the funds to pay for it. So I told him, you know what, I'm not going after that one. You can go ahead and go after it. And he won it, and he was super pumped that he won it. And then just like maybe a month or 2 months later, it was maybe in a few weeks. It was pretty soon after that one sold. I couldn't believe it that another one showed up, and I bid on this one, ended up winning it for less than the previous one sold for. So I was really, really excited to finally get one of these. I'm trying to work on putting together the full run of all his Flawless base cards. And I pretty much have the 2 hardest to find in the two most expensive. So this one right here is from 2013. So this is the second year of Flawless, and this is the 2012 first year. So now I got the first 2 years, and little by little I'll chip away and I'll eventually find the rest. I'm sure it's going to take a while. I'm not going to go out of my way to try and find them immediately, but I'm sure I'll eventually put that full set together. The only bummer that I always complain about is the case is kind of scratched up here. It kind of looks worse than it does in the video than it does in real life. It's not actually cracked. Those almost look like cracks, but it's like it's just like a scuff, like it's scraped against something. And same thing on the front, some scuffs over here, kind of going all the way through. I'll try and wipe it up and clean it up the best I can. And I'm gonna put it in kind of like a team bag the same way that I have this one in. So hopefully you won't notice it too much once I do all that. But wow, can't believe I was able to find this one, and it sold for as cheap as it did. Again, it wasn't super cheap. I think I got this for like $130 or $140, somewhere in that range. But I know for sure the last one that sold on eBay definitely sold for more than that. And that was a while ago. And like I said, these never show up. So I was happy just to get one. And who knows how much one of these will sell for next time one shows up on eBay. I'm interested to see what happens. So next time I see one of these on eBay, I'll be watching it to see how much it sells for. But that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed watching this mail day, and stay tuned for part 3. Maybe coming, I might just do it now and post it over the weekend because I don't want to wait too long to unbox all these cards. But that's it for this one. So hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all on the next video.